Home for the holidays is enjoyable, but I feel like it was double the length it needed to be, and I don't love the animation style. This was released in 2017. It's directed by Blake Lemons, and of course, it's based on DreamWorks' film Home, which I really enjoyed. And Home has a beautiful animation style. And when I sat down to watch this, I hadn't realized it was a different style, and I was really looking forward to watching it. And when I realized it was very different, I was a little bit disappointed. So I have to say, I kind of wish they'd made just a little bit more effort to make it the same style as Home. It might have been a little bit more enjoyable, especially when I felt like it started to drag a bit. I could have at least had some pretty animation to look at. This one it's focusing on Christmas, and O is learning about Christmas because obviously he's not aware of what this holiday is, and he tells the other boobs about it, and it's very much a lot of it is a classic showing aliens what an earthling Christmas is like. And I thought it was a really good, fun concept, and I really enjoyed it. But I feel like about halfway through, it took a direction I didn't really care for. Some characters were introduced that I really didn't like, and I felt like it stopped being quite as festive. And it could have been set at any time of the year, not the whole thing, but just bits and pieces here and there. I think they could have made more of an effort to make it look a bit more festive, or even just seem like it was a Christmas based or a holiday based special, not necessarily just Christmas. But this largely focuses on Christmas, but it does look at some other holidays and things. So I don't know how I feel about it. I started to really enjoy it, even with the different animation style. I thought, okay, I really like the characters, and I like this concept of learning about the holidays and what it's like and trying to spread that cheer. But I think this could have been half the length or less, and we wouldn't have lost anything. There's a lot in this that I don't think needed to be there. Maybe it's because I don't love the direction it took in the second half. It's not that it's bad as such. It's just that I didn't find it very interesting after a certain point. So if you're a fan of Home, I'd say watch it because there are some good moments in it. But if you don't care for Home, then I wouldn't recommend this. If you've never seen Home, I definitely recommend it. Absolutely. In fact, I think I prefer Home now that I've had time to reflect on it more than when I watched it at the time. It's one of those films that's kind of sat with me every time I've been reminded of it. I feel like my response to it has increased. I don't know, maybe I'm forgetting some things about it, and that's why I feel like I enjoy it more in hindsight. But either way, it's a really lovely film, and this is definitely worth checking out, at least in part. But it definitely didn't live up to my expectations, and in no way is it the quality of Home. And that's not even something that should be obvious, because a lot of the DreamWorks have got a lot of holiday spin offs, holiday specials, and usually the animation style is the same as the main film. I'm thinking Shrek, for example. There's a Kung Fu Panda one, and there's another one that's on the tip of my tongue. But they use the same animation style, and it's gorgeous. So why they felt to go down a different route here, I don't know, but I didn't love the animation style. Even if I hadn't seen Home, I don't think I would have loved the animation style. It's okay, and we have a lot of bright, bold colors, and they work really well, but the rest of it's just average at best. But if you're a fan of Home, give it a watch, you might like it, but maybe lower your expectations slightly.